If you are someone who wants to know what is your body type as per Ayurveda, then this video is for you. In this video we will discuss the characteristics, symptoms, problems, solutions, diet and precautions which are related to different body types. Hence, do not skip this video and watch till the end. Ayurveda Samhitas have given detailed information of all the body types. Prakriti Parikshan is a very important topic. First, let's see how our Prakriti, which is our spontaneity, temperament and health condition, is as per our body types. In Ayurveda it is said, Dehasya Sahaj Lakshanam. Every individual's characteristics is different. Even in one family, everyone will have different characteristics. No two individuals are exactly the same. And when is one's Prakriti or characteristics developed? When the child is inside mother's womb. That is the time when one's nature is decided, and the nature of the individual stays with them their whole life. Now the question is whether we can change our Prakriti or nature. No, we cannot change our nature. But it is important for us to know our own Prakriti or nature, so that it does not turn into Vikriti or cachexy. Let us understand this with an example. If a person is Pitta dominant, it becomes his nature, his characteristics. But if that person is young, then as per Ayurveda, this stage of life is Pitta dominant phase. The person is vulnerable to Pitta-related issues more than another stage of his life. And if that person is more habituated to eating fried food or spicy food, then this will increase his Pitta-related problems. During the autumn season, Pitta becomes more dominant. In this way, a Pitta-dominant person's Prakriti will turn into Vikriti, which can result into a lot of diseases. According to Ayurveda Samhitas, there are 40 types of diseases that can occur due to Pitta imbalance. But if that person is aware of his own Prakriti or nature, then he can take care of his eating habit and physical activities and can live a healthy disease-free life. Especially when treatment is given in Ayurveda, then it is given according to these Prakriti, Vata, Pitta and Kapha. In fact, Panchkarma treatment also given according to our Prakriti. And that is why it is very important to know your Prakriti as per Ayurveda. In this video, we will provide you detailed information. By the end of this video, you will be able to tell what is your Prakriti or body type as per Ayurveda. In Ayurveda Samhita, Prakriti is classified into two categories. First is Dosh Prakriti or Sharir Prakriti, and the second is Manas Prakriti. Now, Manas Prakriti is also classified into further three categories called Satvik, Rajas and Tamas. And the Dosh Prakriti is further divided in 7 subcategories, which are 3 types of Ekdoshas, 3 types of Dvidoshas and Tridosh. Ekdoshas consists of Vata Prakriti, Pitta Prakriti and Kapha Prakriti. Dvidoshas consists of Vata, Pitta Prakriti, Vata, Kapha Prakriti and Kapha, Pitta Prakriti. And the last is Tridosh Prakriti. The thing to note is that in all the Prakriti you will find all the 3 dosh, Vata, Pitta and Kapha. In these 3 dosha, the one that is dominant, we consider that as our Prakriti. For example, if Vata is dominant, then we say that it is Vata Prakriti. Even if Pitta and Kapha are present, but since they are less dominant, so we consider it as Vata dominant Prakriti. Now let's see what are the characteristics of these Prakriti individually. First, let's find out about Vata Prakriti. The people whose Vata Prakriti is dominant, they will be slim-built. Generally, they are underweight, and no matter how much they try, it becomes very difficult for them to gain weight. Vata has Laghu Gun, that means that it is lightweight. Also, Vata-dominant people will generally experience skin and hair dryness a lot, and due to this, they will see hair loss and hair breakage a lot. They will also have harsh voice and pain in their joints frequently. Because due to the increase in dryness, their Snigdha Gun has reduced. That is why the lubrication in the bones are reduced. You will notice that when moving, you can hear sounds coming from bones, or pain in your joints, or you may experience stiffness in your joints. There is one more characteristic of Vata, and that is that it is cold in nature. Such people cannot bear cold weather. They will not like winters. In fact, they will not be able to bear cold foods like ice cream. Such people are more likely to enjoy hot weather and hot food. Vata-dominant people's digestion will not function that well. According to Ayurveda, their cell linings are very hard. It is called krur kosht in Sanskrit. That means, even with strong medications, they are unable to clear their stomach completely. They will experience problems like constipation, hard stool, bloating, too much burping or farting. Such people can also experience instability in their mental state. Their minds will not be calm, and they will lack concentration and focus. They will be in a hurry to do every work. They will be too talkative and overthinker. They will have sleep issues as well. They will find it difficult to get good sleep. Even if they sleep, they have the tendency to get up with slightest of noise. Such people's decision-making capacity will also be weak. As per Ayurveda Samhitas, in order to reduce your Vata dosha, the most important thing that is needed is snigdhata, means lubrication, and you can do this in two ways. One is intake of greasy items like oil or ghee, also known as clarified butter. Sesame oil is the best because it not only has snigdhata, but it is also slightly warm in nature, which reduces the cold nature and dryness of Vata-dominant people. You can also use peanut oil or mustard oil. And second is applying greasy items from outside, like massaging your body with oil. You can warm sesame oil and use it, or you can add medicated oils like Narayan oil, Mahanarayan oil, or Shiabla oil to sesame oil and use it for massaging. Ayurveda says, Abhyangamachare nityam es jarashram vataha. This means that if you practice this daily, then you will get loads of benefit out of it. This practice will reduce all Vata-related issues from your body. After this, you can also practice body compression to reduce this dosha. When having food, you must combine these three flavors. They are sweet, sour, and saline. Ayurveda tells us about Shad Ras. In this, Madhur, which is sweet, Amla is sour, and Lavan is saline, reduces Vata dosha. The food that you consume should be fresh and slightly warm. Few precautions that Vata dosha dominant people should take is that they should avoid doing a lot of exercise. Too much of physical activity increases Vata dosha in the body. You can do light exercise, pranayama, and meditation. These practices will help reduce the instability of mind. During the rainy season, such people will face more issues, because this is the season when Vata dosha is at its peak. That is why Vata dosha dominant people should take more precautions during this season. Basti Chikitsa in Ayurveda is done during this season. If the Vata dosha has increased in your body during this time, then you can opt for Basti Chikitsa. It is an Ayurvedic Panchakaram Chikitsa. People who are Pitta dominant are generally medium built. Their skin will be fair, and they can face skin-related issues due to increase in Pitta dosha. They will constantly feel heat in the body. Hence, they may experience burning sensation in the skin and may experience bad-smelling sweats. Such people may get wrinkles very early and may get many moles on their skin. They will have good hair, but it will be thin, and they may experience hair fall or greying of hair issues. Such people have a Pitta Tikshna Jatragni. This means that they will feel very good hunger and thirst, and their digestion will also be very good. But if their Pitta dosha increases, then they may experience acid reflux and burning in hands and legs. People with Pitta Prakriti are intelligent, self-respecting, will have good leadership qualities and will be good communicators, but they will be short-tempered, feel easily irritated, and will be dominating. However, regardless of all this, they will be very brave, and they will be eager to help others in need. Pitta Prakriti people should also be cautious in their eating habits. They should avoid too much fried, spicy, fermented bakery and junk food items. They should even avoid consuming too much tea, coffee or soft drinks. They should always maintain a particular time for eating their meals and not skip their meals, nor should they do a lot of fasting. If you do not keep this in mind, then the Pitta dosha will increase. Such people should include these three tastes in their food: kashai, tikt or madhur. This means bitter, tart and sweet. These reduce the Pitta dosha in the body. Cow ghee can reduce both Vata and Pitta dosha in the body. Apart from this, you can also take cow milk, homemade butter, along with mishri or crystal sugar. You can also take amla candy or overnight soaked black raisins. All these food items help reduce Pitta dosha in the body. Autumn season is the time when Pitta dosha increases. Hence, you must take extra precautions during this season. In order to reduce the Pitta dosha during this season, you can opt for Shodhan or Shaman Chikitsa, which is a Panchkaram Chikitsa in Ayurveda. On other days, just take precautions in your eating habits. Make sure you do not wake up late till night, as this will increase Pitta dosha in the body. People who are KF dominant will be strong-built. That means that they will have good physical strength. They may also be overweight, or they will have weight-increasing tendency. They will have very good snigdhata, means smoothness in their skin. They will also have good hair. Their voice will be sweet and soft. These people will be of soft nature and will remain calm in odd situations. They generally talk less. But these people may act lazy sometimes. They will shy away from physical activity. These people like sleeping. Kapha-dominant people lead a satisfactory life and will have good memory, focus and concentration. These people will think before taking any action. These people will also have lots of friends, and they will be the first to help others. They will be very strong mentally and emotionally. Such people should avoid junk and oily foods and sweets which will increase KF dosha in their body. If these people have habit of sleeping in the daytime, then this will also result in increase of KF dosha. And this will result in KF-related issues like getting cough and cold frequently, obesity and diseases like diabetes. As per Ayurveda, diabetes happens due to increase in KF dosha. These people should include these 3 tastes in their food. They are katu, tikt, and kashai, which means spicy, bitter, and tart. The Indian spices will help balance the KF dosha in the body. You can take dry ginger, black pepper, and long pepper in equal quantity and make a fine powder. Take this powder half an hour before your meals. This will improve the digestion in your body. Kapha prakriti. People generally have weak digestion and they will feel less hungry, or digestion is very slow for such people. Hence, this powder will help to improve digestion. Honey also helps reduce KF dosha. And in this also, old honey is the best. But never take honey with hot water. If you want to consume honey in a proper way, then first boil water and let it cool down completely. Then add honey and consume it. Kapha prakriti. People can also practice fasting. Along with this, if you do physical activity, then you will benefit out of it. According to Ayurveda, you can use ubtan of jowar flour or triphala churna mixed with oil and apply it on body. During the spring season, the KF dosha increases. You can do Verman Panchkarm, which will help reduce the KF dosha. The Dvidosha prakriti, which happens due to the dominance of 2 dosha, and the Tridosha prakriti, which happens due to dominance of all the 3 dosha, you will find symptoms according to these dominant dosha, and the treatment will then happen according to the diagnosis. Hope you found this video useful. If you liked this information and want to learn more about Ayurvedic lifestyle, then so consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you for watching this video. Namaskaram.